guys, gwyned here. Going to be doing something a little bit different today. I am playing Terraria. I am actually playing the Dark Souls mod, probably the most popular mod out there for this great game. Recently, the author of the mod, Tim, released some new levels. There's a new secret level that allows you to do all kinds of cool stuff. Full disclosure, I have already gone ahead and played through that just to kind of give it a look. But I thought today I'd take a brand new character and kind of run through. If you're not familiar with this particular mod, I'm not going to be reading any of the signs, not going to be doing anything like that. Just going to get the stuff that I need and make a beeline there. I have discovered that it's pretty difficult. The new level is surprisingly difficult, and so rather than just running straight there, which I basically could do at this point, instead I'm going to take my time, gather some things, and yeah, go from there. So of course right now just kind of going through collecting the things that I'm going to need. Don't need any of these things anymore. I'll take the familiar wig, why not? Potions, don't need the battle potions, take the night owl potions. You know what, I probably won't use them, I'll leave those here. Alright. There we go, got that. Alright, so go down, get the hearts, get this other barrel, and then we will be off into the flooded mines. See if I can not stand on the death stones here, the fire stones. I know a lot of people when they play this play with the dual wielding mod on as well. I have actually chosen not to do that. I feel like that gives you such a huge advantage that it's just not really necessary. So I'm going to be playing without it. Alright, get my heart here. Gonna need every heart I can. Alright, see if I can manage to get over the lava without running into these slimes and head down to the flooded mines. Definitely the best way to start. Run down there. There's some iron armor down there that just really makes the first part of the game a lot easier. Alright. Grab some mushrooms for a life snack in case I need it. And let's go. Alright, shine potion on. Shine, shine, shine. There's a chest here, but all there is a boomerang in there. Don't really need that. Alright, let's see if I can do this without managing to drown myself. I really like the little crystals in here. It gives you a nice little light. Of course, it's not actually enough light to be able to go through without having a shine potion on, in my opinion. But yeah, it is a nice little touch. Gives you a nice clue about where the slope is going. So we'll come down here and we will grab, if I remember correctly, there's a magic boomerang, maybe a couple other things in here as well that are pretty useful. Yeah, magic boomerang, definitely want that. Don't really need any of this miner stuff. Not going to be playing a mage, so I don't need the silk and don't need the hunter's potion, so I'm going to leave the rest of that here. I'm not going to be spending much time in town, so I'm going to really be trying to not take a lot of stuff with me as far as inventory, because anyone who's ever played this game knows you fill up your inventory really fast, and there's not exactly a lot of piggy banks or safes down in the new level, so we got to kind of make room for whatever's in my pack, and that'll have to be enough. For those of you who aren't familiar with this mod, it really is a great mod. Tim has added a whole bunch of different items that you can craft. New weapons and armor and bosses, and of course a lot of that he got from, it's not all his original content, but he really just did a great job. And I'm going to go ahead and go back because I've now missed that jump twice, and I'm going to drown, so let's try not to drown. That really would not be cool on my video to spend that time drowning. Apparently talking and doing these jumps is not as easy as I thought it would be. So here we go, take two. Let's try this again. I think the game is actually a little jerkier too with the recording video on, but that's okay. I'm going to put up with that. Alright, we should be good this time. One more quick breath of air. And yes, I know I could bomb through there, but you know what? In this version, there's nothing in there until way late in the game, so there's no sense doing that. Come up here, turn the pretty little lights on, and grab the iron armor. Very nice. And there are probably some keyboard shortcuts. I've watched a couple other videos, and I've noticed that it's actually very possible to do a lot of these equipping and things without, you know, without actually having to push the buttons. But I unfortunately don't know them, and I'm not going to take the time to learn them right now. For all you, you know, major real-time strategy game people, I know that, you know, you got to rely upon those keyboard shortcuts to do everything at lightning speed. But, you know, I don't really need to do that, so I'm not going to. Alright, so getting through some of these preliminaries. Again, make sure I got enough breath to get out, and alright, get out of these mines and get on with the rest of the level. Let's see if I can do this without having to stop. I think I'm just fine. Alright, so yeah, definitely, if you just do a Google search for Terraria Dark Souls mod, it'll take you right to the page for this great mod. Installation's really, really simple. Got a really easy little exe file. You just run that, and it tells you exactly what to do. If you're not familiar with Terraria, this is really a great game. Minecraft is probably the game that is much better well known, and this game has a lot of similarities. Obviously, very different graphic presentation, but you know, the basic ideas of the game are real similar. You've got a big world, and you can explore and dig and craft and do all that stuff. Obviously, this particular mod actually really limits the amount of building and crafting you can do because you're not allowed to place any tiles. But the regular Terraria, that's a big part of it as well. If anything, it kind of reminds me a lot of some of the early Legend of Zelda games. Has a kind of real similar feel to that at times. Alright. So here we go. Here's the bridge. Leads down to one of the final dungeons. Obviously not going down there. But I like the fact that there's a hole there you can fall into. There are a couple things down there, but it's not really worth your time usually to do that. Alright, so I got a little bit more time on my Shine Potion here. It's interesting, when I played the original game, I don't think I ever made a single sticky bomb. It wasn't until I started playing this and they actually give you a whole bunch of sticky bombs that I ended up using them. And tell you what, they are really, really nice. And that'll primarily be any gel I collect from the slimes. Actually, you find some of the undead miners and stuff down here, and I'll often use it to make a whole bunch more sticky bombs because they're just so super useful. Alright. So, actually, I could go down there, but with only 2 bombs, I won't be able to get all the way in. So I'm going to go ahead and come down here first, do a little exploring, see if I can collect a few more bombs, and then I'll go and get the magic mirror and kind of head back that direction. Boom! A lot of platforming in here. I've had a lot of practice playing these early levels. I think I find myself restarting probably more than I should, but so it goes. Alright, so we'll take this. Definitely don't need any of those things. We'll take this moment to ditch all this other crap in your inventory that I don't need. And we're off. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a chest here. Get that Shine Potion going again. Just some healing potions that I probably won't use. Oh, worm. Those worms are very annoying in this game. Especially when you're just starting out, they're surprisingly deadly. So you can sit here and listen to it. And then it bursts out upon you. Doesn't seem to be doing that at the moment, though. Alright, I'm not going to stand here forever and wait for it to attack me. It'll eventually find me again. Oh, it's coming. There. Oh, I missed it. Come back, worm. Ah, got him. But just once. Alright, anything in here? I'll take the shuriken. I will take this leather as well. I tend to emphasize a lot of range stuff the further I go, and the studded leather armor is really great if you're going to be a ranged character. So that's obviously one of the new items for Terraria for this particular mod. And yeah, as soon as I have enough. Ah, I missed him again. Let's see, I think this is the one. Yeah, there's this chest right here. And there's another entrance over here that I'll go ahead and open up here in a minute. Man, this thing is relentless. Alright. So really cool level design. I really just like the look of most of these levels that are in this Dark Souls mod, but this one is particularly good, and it's really big. I don't think most of the levels are nearly as big as this one is. And I'm going to have to be careful here. I don't have my purple mirror yet, and I really don't want to die. Ah, finally. I may just sit here just for a second. See if I can keep myself alive here. See if I can not get shot by these spike things. Nice little elegant trap system here. You have to jump up there to get the 2 chests, but of course as soon as you do, they start shooting things at you. Actually standing here is pretty dangerous because they will start shooting at me. The monsters wander through here and trigger these. I'm going to let my potion sickness wear off before I go down just to make sure I don't die. I'm not playing a hardcore character, but you know, having to go all the way back to the beginning is punishment enough at this point. Alright, so now let's see if we can do this. There we go. Alright. Rest of my leather there. Well, 13. I wonder how do those compare to shuriken. I've never really used them, the poison knives and stuff before, but it's got 13. I'm going to take it with me. I might try those. They could end up being useful later. Oh my, these usually are not in this that early. I forget what they're called, but they're usually just hard mode enemies. They just sit there and endlessly replicate. Pretty dangerous stuff. Okay, let's see if I can do this without dying. That was close. I'm not gonna lie. That was closer than it should have been. I won't need the gills potion. Jester arrows are very welcome. Alright. Good news, I didn't die. Back. Oh, don't jump over my head. Yeah, stay in there. Alright, 8 more seconds. I'm definitely gonna have to potion back up here probably. Although, I don't know. Ow, okay, definitely, yeah. I think I'm gonna use these. I don't think I need the full potions yet. Yeah, no, it's kind of a waste. Alright, so let's click on this. Well, we'll go over here first. I'm pretty sure it's just a quick little... Oh, no, that's the underground. I don't even need to go that way. Alright. Here we go. Now I can start in here should I die. I'm still looking for a few more bombs before I go open up that other passage. And I'm pretty sure there are several bomb supplies that should get a little lower in here. Again, very Legend of Zelda-esque, putting bombs on walls and blowing them up. Oh, which I should mention, the way they've got this mod set up is the only tiles you can actually interact with are the ones where it's only 1 block thick, essentially. So you can place bombs anywhere you've got 1 tile, but if it's more than 1 tile thick, you can't blow through it. And they've actually got it set up so you physically can't. I think when the mod first came out, it was one of those honor system things where hey, if it's like this, just don't do it. But now they've got it set up so you don't even have to do any of that. It's just automatically set that way. Some monsters have died here, can you tell? Alright. Let's see, these do 12. I may just take these between the knives and the shurikens. I'm hoping I'll be able to hold my own against the Eater of Worlds later, which is part of the new content on the new level. Yay, another heart. Alright. And I won't show you, but if you go that way, it takes you to that same dungeon that was underneath the bridge. And the dungeon guardian comes out and eats your brains. And by eat your brains, I mean you die. Instantly, pretty much. The moment he touches you. Hey, skeletons now. I don't think the skeletons were this way in the original Terraria, but in this mod, there's no knockback on them. It makes them a little more difficult. I don't think I have any use for either of those. I'm not going to be making shields or anything like that. Alright. I should probably start using this boomerang in here. It's a little more useful in these tight quarters, but I'm also not quite as skilled with it. In fact, I'm surprisingly bad at the boomerang. It's one of those things I'm still trying to get better at. Okay. Ow. Oh, not another worm. Like I said, the worms are surprisingly deadly. Almost. Let's see if I can get him to come back one more time. Oh, well, that didn't work. Come back here, little wormy. Come here. No? Are you coming? Oh, you're down there? Come on. The bats are starting to swarm here. Got it. Oops. See how barely, it did a little bit of damage up there, but not very much. Oh. Stink. Again, with that water, I'm not going to be able to jump out. Nope. Alright. Let's try this again. You'd think for all my practice with this game, I would be a lot better at it than I am. And, you know, I can hold my own, but there's definitely room for improvement, as I'm sure you would agree. Now, I don't think... Yeah, I can't actually get through there yet. Oh, that really stinks. I'm going to have to use another bomb. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Just barely. Grr. Hopefully there's some bombs in here. Again, I don't think 3 is enough. Let's not jump on the spikes. Bombs? No bombs. Iron potion. Some mana. Which, other than the mirror, I don't think I'll be using in this particular run. But we'll see. There's a miner up there. Of course, he's up where the dungeon guardian is. I don't know if I'll actually... I'm going to go fight him there or not, but he would certainly give me some bombs. Let me see if I can get back up there and grab him. Of course, once I get up there... Whoops. Probably won't be there. You're bad. Alright. Yeah, I'm far enough away. I don't think he's still up there, so let's just go across. More carnage from something. I don't know what would have killed that guy. Always strange to see the death of these strange creatures. Alright, coming down. There's a chest in here. I don't remember if there's anything useful. It's speed potion. That's fine. And then, oh yeah, you have to have the boots to get anything up there, so, whoops. So no sense going up there yet. Alright, so I think... Oh, that was just bad timing. He's gonna fall in the water. Oh, maybe not. Dangerous wooden wand. If I was a caster, that might be really nice, but I'm not. Oh, no, I don't have a mirror yet. I was gonna say, I just teleport out. Why am I doing all this jumping? But, right, I don't have a mirror yet. So, we're gonna go see if 3 bombs is enough. Actually, I could just go in from the side. I think I'll do that. Oh, come on. I did it again. Yes, you saw correctly. I am slowly falling my way back down this passage. I want to know how much time Tim spent trying to tweak those jumps to make them just hard enough. See, if you come down this way, it leads from the well. And this is actually really useful because it basically lets you bypass the trap if you open up this direction. Because you get all this water. I'll show you what I mean. And my potion's about to wear out, so here comes all the water. Flood! Flood my pretty mines! And the bats are evacuating. Let's see if I can not die here. Come over here, get this chest, and then that chest over there is surprisingly tricky to get. Do I not have any reaching potions? I guess I don't. I don't really need that. And I don't need any money either, so we're just going to tuck that away. Okay. So I will show you what this looks like. So essentially the way this works is, as soon as you click on these, it releases all these skeletons. And at this point in the game, those skeletons can easily kill you. But because of the height of the water, you can actually bypass that first trap. This jump is not possible to make if it's dry, but if it's wet, you can make that jump, and it's very easy to get up here and get all this stuff and never have to trigger those silly things. So get some really nice stuff. I don't know if I'll make anything out of these, but I'll take them with me just in case. Okay. And then, of course, getting out's not very hard. Alright. So. We will... Uh-oh. I can't get out. I don't remember that being a problem. Interesting. Because that way leads... Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Because of the way the water fell? Yeah, I definitely cannot make that jump. And I can't get up there either. I guess I have to use a bomb. Which stinks, because I think that means I can't get into the well the normal way. Because I don't have any more bombs. Oh no, I guess the well's open on this side though. So I can go this way. That's weird, I thought all that had been fixed, but apparently not. I also don't think I can go that way. No, I'm going to have to come from the other side. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's funny how, you know, I've played this a dozen times, and I'm still seeing things I've never seen. Well, this is probably a good place to stop, and I will see you next time.